Hey there, hi there, ho there, YouTube, and welcome to my first video on Civilization 5 Brave New World, as promised in update video, sorry, I lost the word, update video 0001, I guess it was, I don't really know again. Today I'm not really going to start to play a game, but I want you guys to do something. I want you to pick a civilization for me to play, because honestly said, I am terrible at making choices. You know, if you really want to hurt my soul, make me, give me a choice, and you say make that choice, and then whether the choice is important or not or so, it doesn't matter. Really, it will crush my soul. I hate making decisions, so I'm gonna let you guys decide for me. And this video is to let you know that, and to give you the options, the civilizations I want to play, that are basically the 9 new civilizations added in Brave New World, minus the Shoshone, because I've already played them. And I'm gonna go over them, gonna point out their traits, and then I'm gonna give my opinions on that, whether I think it's a good civilization or not so much. And with that information you can leave in the comments, play that civilization, and I will play the civilization which is asked for the most. So let's see, America, Arabia, Assyria first. And their trait is Treasures of Nivaner. When a city is conquered, gain a free technology already discovered by its owner. Gaining a city through a trade deal does not count, and can only happen once per enemy city. So that basically means warfare, and the fact that you can catch up on tech you haven't reached search, so you can dive into the military tech more while leaving the other technologies and just leave them be for a moment. Siege tower, well, that obviously has to do something with siege. Powerful melee siege unit which grants a city attack bonus to nearby units when next to an enemy city. May only be built by the Assyrians, of course. Let's see, combat unit. It replaces the catapult. It's a melee unit. It has more strength than the catapult. So, sapper. When next to an enemy city, other units within 2 tiles get a 50 bonus when attacking the city. So, this is really good for warmongering early on. Just taking out a few civilizations early on, gaining a big empire, and gaining some techs which you missed out on. Yeah, alright, bonus for Civs, didn't need to click that. Cover, that's, yeah, against ranged attacks. City, can only attack cities. Needs to be protected, whereas catapults can also just fling out rocks at units. No defense to range bonuses, and has extra sight. Okay, so basically early warfare, take out a few civs, take their technologies, and then just see how the rest of the game goes. And as an extra to that, we have the Royal Library, +1 size for every 2 cities, slot for great work of writing, and gives XP to trained units when it happens. Okay, so basically it's a free barracks within a library, with if it has if it has a great work of writing in it. So that's also, based on training the troops. So of warmongering early on, taking out a few civs. That's my point of view. What would be best for this civilization? Austria, Babylon, Brazil. Carnival, of course. Have you ever seen videos of carnival in Brazil? Oh my god, that is freaky. We do carnival here in Holland, the south of Holland and the north of Belgium. And, it's also kind of a silly party. I don't really join in, but that's just me. But how they celebrate in Brazil, that's just over the top silly, but that makes it awesome as well. Back to reading. Tourism output is plus 100% during the golden age. Alright, so basically golden age is good for culture and tourism. And then the unique units. It replaces the infantry, so it's a late game special units. Oh, by the way, I don't really like special units because they're only periodically used in the game, because then you discover new technology and you upgrade all your units to be better and stronger. So just putting that out there. If you wanna keep in account my opinion, keep my opinion in account, however you wanna call it. I wasn't raised with English. I was raised with Dutch as my native mother language, mother tongue, native tongue. I don't know. Let's see. It has golden age from victories. So basically, late game start killing the people you haven't already. Well, the people that are easy to kill, and earn more golden ages to overrule the other civs with your culture. Okay, but culture victory is basically just also a late game victory. I've won cultural victory with the Shoshone in the first game I played here, which I told you in the beginning of the video. Excuse me for 1 second. Back, sorry, please. Had to cough. No problems. Tropical Brazilwood camp can only be built on jungle town. Plus 2 culture once acoustic is researched, and it yields 2 gold. And a jungle, it yields 1 food. So 2 gold, 1 food, 2 culture, and it's it's really cultural. So this is really good setup for a culture victory. Just keep the empire small, keep it happy, earn lots of golden ages, earn lots of great artists and stuff, and late game take out the weaker empires to overrule the others with your culture. And if you have jungle nearby, that is, well, it's favorable. But that's the point with these unique improvements. They're situational, and so you won't really have much use for them if there's no jungle inside. But there's usually some jungle inside. So moving on, Byzantium, Carthage, China, Denmark, Egypt, England, Ethiopia, France. France had an overhaul. So let's see. City of Light, Museum and World Wonders theming bonuses are doubled in their capital. So basically, get a good production city or use trade routes to give it good production. Build many wonders that can house great works, and yeah, help that for your culture. This hasn't changed. No, it's just basically a stronger musketman. A chateau. A chateau must be built adjacent to a luxury resource. It may not be adjacent to another chateau. It provides 1 additional gold and 2 culture. It also provides the same plus 50 defense bonuses fort. When flights research, culture yield is increased by 1 and gold output rises by 2. It must be built in French territory. Okay, so basically build these around your luxury resources. It is basically, this is a good way to gain more money and culture, and well, it's situational with your luxury resources, and some tiles around them you may have already improved with another improvement, and you don't want to get rid of that improvement because it's vital to provide your city, which maybe has low food or low production or something, and then this may not be that handy. But it also really protects against invaders. So, it's basically a fortress that earns your gold and culture, so that's interesting. French used to be, a bit of a warmongering civ which could expand rapidly with the Ancien regime, which gave it +1 culture before discovering steam power in each city. Basically the same thing Liberty gives you, the Liberty policy tree. But it now has some bonuses for culture as well, so basically this is towards the cultural victory side of the game. Moving on, Germany, Greece, India, Indonesia. Used to be a Dutch colony, but they threw us out. Well, actually they tried to throw us out, but it didn't. Well, it sort of worked, but then we struck back, and then we just said no fighting. We're gonna talk this out. and we lost the conversation, and it has been independent ever since. Well, it has been independent before that, but basically we ruled Indonesia and the spice market for a long time. Go Dutch! Go Dutch! Yes! Woo! Okay, Spice Islanders. The first 3 cities founded on continents other than where Indonesia started provide 2 unique luxury resources and can never be raised. Alright, so this is situational again. At least a map with multiple continents or islands. And so let's just think about this for a while. Yeah, multiple continents or islands. And basically you need to get there soon to get those luxury resources, and basically you can never really lose your foothold, because you can also always reclaim those cities because they can't be raised, so you can never lose. Well, you can lose them to an enemy, but they can never be gone. A bit of a tough one that one is. Alright, Chris Swordsman. The Chris Swordsman replaces the standard swordsman. Try him out in combat as soon as possible to unlock the secret properties of his curvy Chris blade. Mystic Blade. Promotion is replaced with a random chosen new promotion after the unit completes its first combat. Ooh, Mystic Blade. So, a bit like the American Civil War scenario, random upgrade. You know, it's a nice touch, but yeah, it can be very powerful, because I don't think you can get negatives from that. I actually don't know. I need to test that out. But with the barracks and stuff included, you can get a lot of free promotions for this guy. Maybe 2, 3 or something. If replace what? Replace the swordsman. So I guess 2 free promotions. This one, the Mystic Blade included. No, I'm not gonna walk away, because I can keep walking back and forth to the sink, but I don't feel like it. Candy! Oh my god, Indonesians have candy! Woo! I want some! Okay, unique Indonesian government plus 25 great people generation, plus 2 faith for each world religion that has at least 1 follower in the city. Okay, so it is basically 2 fate so it's basically like allow religious tolerance. All religions are welcome, and let them all be in the same city, because that generates faith. Okay, so Indonesia fares better on maps with multiple continents or islands. Should get iron early on with the barracks to get these Chris Swordsmen out with their upgrades, which if you keep them alive and keep them upgraded, you have some very potent military units. And the candy basically allow world religions from all around, make it, you know, just how do you call that? Just pile all the religions in all your cities together. Doesn't matter, gives you faith. Japan, Korea, Mongolia, Morocco! Gateway to Africa. Receives plus 2 gold and plus 1 gold for each trade route with a different civ or city state. So basically more gold from trade routes and some culture. The trade route owners receive plus 2 gold for each trade route sent to Morocco. So you get more gold and some culture from your trades, and other people are encouraged to trade with you. Okay, so trade, keep that in mind. Let's see, we can just look at the promotions here. No defense terrain bonuses, penalty attacking cities, can move after attacking, that's the normal cavalry stuff. Desert warrior, plus 50 combat strength when fighting in desert, plus 35 combat in your territory. So these guys fare best in desert and in your homeland, so keep your homeland in the desert if you want these guys to to be so OP you can just declare war on anyone they are not getting through. In theory. Yields +1 gold, +1 hammers, and +1 gold. And it must be built on a desert tile. So it's a free Petra on each desert tile, which in combination with the Petra, a city entirely surrounded with desert, no other tiles, just desert tiles, would be such a powerhouse. But it's really situational. If you have no desert, basically, the unique improvement is nothing, the unique unit is nothing. You basically only have this trait. So it's a good Civ, but it is basically doomed if it doesn't have any sand to play with. Sorry, sad truth. Persia, Poland. My brother's from Poland. Well, he's half Polish. His father was from Poland. Married my mother, and then they divorced, and my mother married another guy. Okay, I have some relations with Poland. Fuck it. Solidarity. Receive a free social policy when you advance to the next era. So, advance fast and gain policies. Basically what it reads there. Or, you know, you don't have to advance fast, but you just get a bonus each time you enter a new era, which I see how it can come in handy. Heavy mounted unit specialized in defeating enemy mounted unit. The unit is faster, more powerful, which it replaces. Force defenders to retreat when it inflicts more damage than it receives. May only be built by the Polish. So, yeah, this is the normal stuff. Shock. +15 open terrain. Alright, that's nice. First mountain units. That's nice. Heavy charge. Forces the defender to retreat if it inflicts more damage than it receives. Defender who cannot retreat takes extra damage. Force the defender. Does it refer to defender? So if the defender inflicts more damage than it receives, it's forced to retreat. Or I don't know, but a retreating opponent is always nice, and if it can't retreat, it's blocked in, it receives extra damage, so that's a strong cavalry unit. And of course goes with the stables. You need +50 production and +15 XP for mounted units. So this is basically a free, you know, stable barracks something. So with Poland you really want to have horses. Horses are everything to Poland. Poland, get horses early on, get those tags, and if you ever want to go war, use horses, use them all. And the Lancer, or the Winged Hussar, is the most powerful of them all. And you get a bonus when you advance to the next age. So pretty well rounded Civ, but it's focused on cavalry. You know, that's where the situational stuff comes in again. You need to have horses. Poland, Polynesia, Portugal. Mare clausum. Yes, I can read Latin. Mare clausum. Resource diversity grants twice as much gold to Portugal in trade routes. I don't know how the math for trade routes is done, so this doesn't say anything to me, but basically more gold from trade routes. That's what I understand. And now, what does it do? Withdraw before melee, extra sight is a naval melee. Exotic cargo. They sell exotic goods when adjacent to a foreign tile to gain gold and XP based on distance from capital, but only once. Maybe you could just spam these now all over the place where you can build them, and just use it to go as far away from the capital as possible, sell their exotic goods, get their XP, then return, sell them for more gold, and basically you can just put in production and get gold out. Maybe not really productive, but it's a nice idea. Basically, it's a good on, you know, water match where you can get really far from your capital and stuff. A Victoria can only be built in a city-state lands on a coastal tile without a resource. It provides one copy of each luxury resource type the city-state has connected, regardless of your status with that city-state. but that copy cannot be traded. It also provides the same plus 50 defense bonus as a port, can only be built by the Portuguese. So basically, build is in every city site. Well, you know, this is again situational. It needs to be on the coast, so basically an island map would be preferable for Portugal. Then it can get all the luxury resource without really expanding too much. And of course, sell exotic goods. I told you about that. So that's Portugal. Nice it. Russia shines high. Spain, Sweden, the Aztec, the Celts, the Huns, the Inca, the Iroquois, the Maya, the Nel, governments, the Shoshone. Shoshone I already did. Zulu! Zulu. I'm not going to play as the Shoshone. Iklua. Something like that. Melee units cost 50 less maintenance. All units require 50. Okay, so this is military. 50% less maintenance, 35 less experience to earn that next promotion. And it goes along with the MP abilities. Spear throw. Alright, basically it has a ranged attack before a melee attack. And it replaces that's strong. That's really strong. In addition to the regular abilities of the barracks, which it replaced the Ikanda, grants a unique set of promotions to pre-gunpowder melee units created within the city. These include faster movement and greater combat strength. Only the Zulu may build them. So this is all about warfare, and as you know, rush to civil service, get a whole lot of MP, get a few of these Ikanda, and roll over everyone. This is wow. Of course, Venice, the pearl of brave new world, the one unique Civ. Enrico Dandolo. Nice name. Serenissima. Cannot gain settlers nor next city, double the normal number of trade routes available. We've all seen this. A merchant of Venice. Yeah. Merchants of Venice, how they work and stuff. We all know this. Yeah, replace the Great Merchant and it can gets plus 100% more gold and plus 1 more city-state influence than normal trade mission, and it can basically buy city-states. And yeah, this does this is the Gallia's replacement and only Venetian. A strong range attack is more resilient and better, is more costly than the base guy. So basically just a stronger boat, but its real power lies, you know, in economy and running this a city-state alliance, binding all the city-states together to form this alliance against the bigger cities, because you only have one real city, and you can buy some more with your great merchant, or your merchants of Venice and stuff. It's interesting, very interesting. All these civs are interesting, but well, I hope you can make your pick with the information I've provided you with. If not, just leave in the comments a question what I didn't explain enough for you. I'll answer ASAP. Yeah, that's basically it for this video. I'm just gonna close up here. Goodbye.